Ciao e benvenuti a LIS, Learn Italian Songs, Learn Italian with Songs. Io sono Pietro and today we are going to translate the song Città Vuota by Mina. And this song was actually a suggestion by a viewer of the channel, Joe. Actually, he did not suggest this song in particular. On the video that I made on the song Ciao Ciao, go and check it out if you want. He told me, cool, this song was featured in the soundtrack of the TV series The White Lotus Season 2 set in Sicily, and you should do another video about songs which can be heard in that particular series. And here is another one. And also this song can be heard in a recent film by Disney-Pixar, which is Luca, and I've made a video about another song that you can hear in Luca, and links about everything in the description below. And thanks to Joe for the good suggestion. The original title of this song is It's a Lonely Town, Lonely Without You, and the song was made popular by Gene McDaniels in 1963. So this is a birthday for this song, 60th birthday.
Happy birthday to It's a Lonely Town.
Now you know that I always like to point out the author and composers of the song, and this song was written by Doug Pomus and Mort Schumann, and I'm not sure if Gene McDaniels also contributed to the composing or writing process of this song, but he is the one, of course, who made the song famous. So famous that this song has been translated into Italian and was sung by one of the most famous Italian singers, Mina. Now, Mina is a stage name, the real name of this singer who just turned 83.
Happy birthday to her as well.
The real name of Mina, I was saying, is Mina Anna Maria Mazzini, and she sang some of the most popular Italian songs. She is still active and recording, and she's capable of doing wonders with her voice. She was nicknamed La Tigre di Cremona, which means the Tigress of Cremona, and Cremona is a city in Lombardy in the north of Italy. In the 60s there was this habit of giving nicknames to singers, and I've spoken about it in other videos. One of these was Sono Bugiarda by Caterina Caselli, nicknamed Il Casco d'Oro. Go and check it out.
I'll leave a link in the description below.
The Italian version of It's a Lonely Town, Lonely Without You is quite similar to the original.
And I suggest you go check out my version with handwritten and multicolor Italian original lyrics and the English translation.
And you can also, of course, check out the original version by Mina.
Links in the description below.
And now, before we go on with the translation, did you know this version of the song, or did you know the original version by Gene McDaniels? And if so, which one do you prefer? I think they're quite similar, even in the arrangement, but just give me your opinion below. And now on with the translation. You will see the lyrics on this side of the screen, and some important words or phrases will be highlighted in the lower portion of the video. So let's start with the title. As usual, Città Vuota means empty city. Vuoto is empty, but city in Italian is a feminine name, so vuota is its adjective, empty city. La prima strofa. The first line, le strade piene. Le strade is the streets, piene means full, in this case means full of people, so crowded. The crowded street, le strade piene. Second line, la folla intorno a me. La folla means the crowd, intorno means around, and me is me, so the crowd around me. Now keep in mind that la folla is singular, so the verb will be singular. And in fact, third line, mi parla e ride. The crowd, in Italian la folla singular, mi parla. Parla is talks, it, the crowd, talks, me, talks to me, e ride, and laughs, it, the crowd. Following line, e nulla sa di te. Literally, e and, nulla, nothing. Sa, knows. Di te means of you, so this means and knows nothing about you. E nulla sa di te. Then it proceeds, io vedo intorno a me. Io is I, vedo I see. Intorno is around. A me means at me or to me, so I see around me. Chi passa e va. This chi literally means who, but in this case it is singular, so I see around me he or she who passa, passes, e va, and goes. So I see around me he or she who passes and goes by or
goes away, I think I wrote in the translation.
Following line, ma so che la città, ma is but, so is I know, che is that, la città is the city, but I know that the city. Vuota mi sembrerà, following line. Vuota means empty. Sembrerà is the future tense of the verb sembrare, will seem or will look like. So will seem vuota, empty. Mi means to me. So will seem empty to me. Vuota mi sembrerà. And the last line of the first verse is se non torni tu. Se is if. Tu in the end is you. Non torni. Non is don't. Torni is return or come back. Se non torni tu, if you don't return or if you don't come back. Second verse. Seconda strofa. C'è chi ogni sera. C'è means there is. This C apostrophe is the short form for ci, ci, and it means there. E with the accent means is. So there is. Chi, just like before, means who, but in this case it means he or she who. So there's he or she who. Ogni sera. Ogni is every, and sera is evening, or could also be night, but literally evening. Mi vuole accanto a sé. Let's start with the verb vuole. He or she wants. Vuole. Mi at the beginning means me, so wants me. Accanto means next to, close to, or beside. A sé means to, and this sé with the stress, with the accent, means himself or herself. So there's he or she who wants me beside himself or herself every evening. Following line, ma non mi importa. Ma is but, non is it doesn't, importa is matter. This M with the apostrophe is a short form of mi, mi, me, and it means to me, but it doesn't matter to me. Ma non mi importa. Se I suoi baci mi darà. Once again, se is if, I suoi baci, I, the letter I is an article and it means the. Suoi means his or her. Baci is kisses. But it doesn't matter if he or she. Darà at the end of the line is the future tense of the verb dare, to give, and it means will give. So it doesn't matter to me, non mi importa, se, if, I suoi baci, his or her kisses, mi, to me, darà, will give. Io penso solo a te. Io is I, penso is I think, solo is just or only. A te, in this case, means about you. This a means about. I only think of you, about you, and then it emphasizes soltanto a te. And soltanto is another version of solo. It's an adverb and it means just or only. A te, once again, about you or of you. I only think about you. E so che la città, just like before, and I know that the city, vuota mi sembrerà se non torni tu, just like in the previous verse, will seem empty to me if you don't come back. Then there's this kind of bridge. E poi c'è il ponte. Come puoi tu? Come is how. Puoi tu, literally, can you? How can you? Vivere ancor solo senza me. Following line. Vivere is live, so how can you live? Ancor is the short version of ancora. You use it usually in songs or poems to lose the last syllable and make the word fit into the metric. Ancor means still. Solo in this case means alone, not only or just. Alone. Senza me means senza, without. Me is me. So how can you still live alone without me? And then it proceeds with non senti tu. Non is don't. Senti is feel, experience a feeling, and tu is you. So this means don't you feel, and then the last line of this bridge is che non finì il nostro amor. Don't you feel che means that, non it didn't in this case, finì is passato remoto, a kind of past tense, and it means ended. So it not ended, so it didn't end, che non finì. Il nostro amor means il is the, nostro is our, and amor is love, so our love didn't end. E dopo un'altra strofa. And then we have the last verse, which goes le strade vuote. This time it changes. Le strade, the streets, vuote means empty. Now notice that in the title of the song we have Città Vuota, feminine singular, ending with the letter A. This time we have the streets. Street, strada in Italian is feminine, but in this case we have feminine plural, le strade, so the adjective matches the noun vuote. Deserte senza te. Once again, deserted. Deserto is the desert in Italian, but here it's an adjective and it's at the feminine plural, so deserte. Senza te, once again, senza, without, te, you. Leggo il tuo nome ovunque intorno a me. Leggo, I read, il tuo nome, your name, so I read your name. Ovunque means everywhere. Intorno is around. A me is to me, so around me. I read your name everywhere around me. And then it proceeds, torna da me, amor, with an imperative. Torna, come back, return, da me, to me, in this case. Amor, short form of amore, love, in this case my love, come back to me, my love. E non sarà, e is and, non it, in this case it won't. Sarà is future tense, so means will be, so it won't will be, so it won't be. Più vuota la città. Vuota is empty, la città is the city, and this più does not mean more of something, but in this case it means anymore. So the city won't be empty anymore. And then it proceeds with the last two lines of the song, and it's E io vivrò con te. E is and, io is I, vivrò, future tense of the verb vivere, will live, con te is con, with, and te is you. Tutti I miei giorni. Tutti is all. I miei means the my, so my. Giorni is the plural of the word giorno, day, so my days. Tutti I miei giorni, all my days. And with 3 repetitions of tutti I miei giorni, all my days, the song ends. So if you liked this video, give it a thumb up, pollice su mi piace, subscribe to the channel if you've not subscribed yet. Hit the notification bell so you will be notified whenever a new video of the channel comes out, and I upload 1 video a week. Tell your friends, please send the links of these videos if you find them interesting, and share them with like-minded people who share your passion for the Italian language or music and culture. If you're feeling particularly generous, why not donate? You can buy me an espresso with coffee, or you can donate with PayPal. And remember that an espresso in Italy is only about €1.20, so just a bit more than $1. So you can buy me just an espresso and I will be very grateful. Remember that you will find affiliate links that will direct you to the musical instrument store where I bought the guitars and other instruments that I play in my videos. Please do write comments on any and everything that you feel like writing in the comments below. I answer each and every comment, and we can start a small conversation about Italian music or culture or whatever Italian thing that you want. And I'll see you on the next of LIS Learn Italian Songs, Learn Italian with Songs. Ciao!